Hello, I hope you're well. Thank you for your well wishes to me and Ellen. After a nasty stomach bug, we're doing fine. I thank Senior Warden Chris Shoebridge for pitching in to lead morning prayer on Sunday. And I'm grateful to be part of a place where folks do pitch in and serve. This Sunday, the fourth Sunday of Easter, is also known as Good Shepherd Sunday. We'll read a portion of John 10, in which Jesus calls himself the Good Shepherd, and also the beloved 23rd Psalm. In John 10, Jesus speaks to all of us who look squarely at the insecurities of life. He speaks of God's people as a beloved flock, and of himself as the shepherd, protecting that flock from thieves and wolves. There are powers and principalities that threaten us as God's beloved flock. But there's one security that cannot be threatened. That security is the promise that we live in the palm of God's hand. And no one can snatch us away. And that, friends, is the only real security that we know. Though your employer can tell you your contract has ended, she can't tell you that God's care has ended too. Though your spouse leaves you, you can't walk away with your God as well. Though your doctor says there's no treatment left, they can never say that God's given up on you. In all of life's fragility, we're held in the palm of God's hand, and no one can snatch us away. The security of God's embrace is not only an image for safety, it's also an image for power. Knowing that God is caring for us and holding us, we're freed and empowered to get on with the business of caring for others, of loving our neighbor and sharing the gospel, of striving for justice and caring for creation. The security that you and I have in God is the very thing that frees us to participate in the work of God to redeem the world. And with that knowledge, we can take risks. We can walk into the unknown. We can do God's work in the world. Frederick Buechner says that faith is the direction your feet start to move when you find that you're loved. Wherever we are in our journey, we're in the palm of God's hand. And it's that message of unconditional love and security which frees us to truly live creatively, abundantly. We can live in hope and in freedom rather than fear. Helmut Thielicke puts it this way: if we know who holds the final hour, we don't need to be anxious about the next moment. Secure in Christ, we can live this day, this hour, this moment, in freedom and in joy, in fullness of life. We can take some risks, live outside our comfort zones. We can stand up for justice at work. We can be a friend to the one at school that gets picked on. We can share our faith with a friend and invite someone to church. We can commit ever more of our financial resources to the work of Christ. You see, the security we know in God's embrace empowers us to take those kinds of risks, to care for others, to risk feeling just a little insecure in our daily lives in order to work for good. The perfect love of God, the love of the Good Shepherd for us, his sheep, casts out fear and empowers us to live in hope and service. See you soon.